Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? So I am very excited for this video because I'm going to be doing the tag of 9 brands I want to try in 2019. This was started by Samantha March, so I will leave her channel down below, and I just thought it was a fun idea, and there's always brands in my mind I want to try, but it was actually pretty cool to sit down and write a list of all the brands that I have been just like I'd like to try them one day. And I am aware of a lot of brands, especially because I run the Instagram account Indie Makeup Spotlight, which is all, indie brands, and I find new brands every single day. So I have accumulated a lot of brands I really want to try. So this is going to be my 9 brands I want to try in 2019, give or take a few. Possibly double the 9. Okay, it's 18 brands I want to try in 2019. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Okay, so for my list, I literally just wrote these down as they came to my mind, and it's pretty cool because the very first brand that's on my list is Glaminatrix Cosmetics, and they are an Australian-based indie brand, and I've wanted to try them for a while, ever since I saw my very first Instagram photo of their swatches. They just look like beautiful, beautiful shadows, and this, like I said, this was my first one on the list. I've been working on this list for a little while, and the cool thing is that they actually reached out to me and asked me if I would like to try their eyeshadows, so I am pretty confident I'm going to try their eyeshadows in 2019. They're also coming out with a palette in the future, so I'm very excited because the quality just looks so nice. So the second brand on my list is Lana Beauty, and they are another Australian indie brand. They have super affordable prices. I think that all their eyeshadows are like $3 and something cents each, and the swatches look really beautiful. The shipping is a little bit more expensive, which is why I haven't made an order yet, but they're definitely a brand I would like to try. Okay, so the third brand is Lethal Cosmetics, and I really want to try Lethal Cosmetics. I would like to buy from them in January. The problem is that almost all the shades on their website, or I would say at least over half, are sold out. So I am waiting for them to do a good restock so I can get all the shadows I want to try at once and get over the free shipping limit and try out everything they have to offer. I've seen quite a few reviews I've been researching, and they look really good, very promising. So hopefully I can get my hands on those soon. The next brand is Canon Cosmetics, and I am not as familiar with them, but I know that they have a palette that is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. It's like all these cool tones, and there's like purples and like light blues, and I believe that a percentage of a few different products that they have all go to help autoimmune diseases or something along those lines. So there is a portion going to charity. So I would like to try them at some point. The next brand is Fair Beauty Cosmetics, and they have some interesting looking eyeshadows, and they have some like highlighters that are like, I think it's like double, like it's kind of like a split pan. And some of their products just looks really cool. They have different flavored lip balms, which are really interesting, like Reese's Pieces lip balm. So they are a brand I wanted to try for a while, but I'm just waiting for something to like really pique my interest and be the thing that's like, yes, I really want to purchase that specific item, because I don't want to, like, I've found myself purchasing things to try a brand, but now I just want to like just wait it out and just wait for something that truly genuinely speaks to me. So for that reason, I feel like I'm probably not going to try a lot of brands on this list this year. I really just want to be patient. I'm not going to just try it to try it. So, okay. Brand number 6 is Give Me Glow Cosmetics. I have tried one eyeshadow from them, and that's it, which I feel like is not that great of, like, it's not that much to go on, so I just still put them on this list. They have a lot of beautiful single shadows I would like to try. Like, they have one called Electric Mint, which is the most beautiful mint shade. Their formula looks super reflective and pigmented, and they're coming out the Dirty, was it the Dirty Martini palette or something like that? I can't remember. No, Dirty Olive palette? I think that's what it was. And I have high hopes that it's going to be a green palette, so they are definitely a brand I would like to try. So the next brand I would like to try is Girl Boss Cosmetics, and I'm curious about them. They have a few different liquid lipsticks, and they all seem to be nude leaning shades, which I kind of like. They also have a foundation line, which is pretty cool. They have a few different skin products, and they are coming out with an eyeshadow palette they've been teasing. I don't know, I'm just kind of interested and intrigued on what they have to offer. The next brand I really want to try, this is Linda Hallberg. I would probably say the thing that intrigues me most is her mood crayons, but I have a lot of eyeliners that I already love, which is why I haven't made a purchase. Actually, you know what? the thing I want more than anything, she has a little puff and it's like the perfect size for your finger. Angelica Nikis uses it all the time and it just looks like the perfect, like you could just get right into there to your eye. I don't know, it's so stupid. I'm like, I want that puff so bad. So that's probably, no matter what I ended up getting from Linda Hallberg, at some point I will get that puff. So that's definitely on my list. Next is Persona Cosmetics, another brand I'm intrigued by just because I've heard such good reviews. I was definitely interested in their pink set. I thought the pink set was beautiful. It was like 5 different matte shadows, all different pink tones. That speaks to me so much, but I came to realize that any look that I could do with that palette, I could already do in my collection. It wouldn't add any value. It would only be trying the brand. So I haven't tried anything yet, but I hope to at some point. I think if the pink palette, like the little pink set, was on sale, then maybe I could justify trying it out, but definitely not full price. So, all right. Brand number 10 is Brown Leaf Cosmetics, and this is another indie brand that has a bunch of different eyeshadows, and I'm not as familiar with them, but just from what I've seen on Instagram, they look nice. I think that you guys have recommended a certain highlighter from them to me in the past, and when I went to buy it, if I'm correct, if it was this indie brand, I'm pretty sure it was, they had like taken a time off, and I can't remember what the highlighter shade was, but I would like to try them. All right. Brand number 11 is a brand that has not launched yet. So this is JJ Cosmetics, and it is going to be run by Jessica J on Instagram. And I found her through, she did a collaboration on a highlighter, and she's just so sweet, and she seems very genuine and just like a kind soul. So I was really excited that she's coming out with her own brand, and it's going to be lashes and highlighters, and I would really like to try some. Lashes are kind of like nah to me, like I found what I like and I kind of want to stick to that, but I could definitely see trying some of her highlighters whenever she does launch, which will hopefully be sometime in the near future. So I'm excited about that. Okay, I stopped numbering because I got so far, so now I'm like going back. Okay, brand number 12 is Black Moon Cosmetics. I would love to try something from them. They have really interesting liquid lipstick shades which look pretty cool. They have liquid eyeshadows, which is definitely probably the most tempting thing to me. They have a bundle set, I think it's $36, and it's a like teal shade, a green shade, and a purple shade, if I'm remembering everything right. And I think it's like a little bundle, and it might be mini sizes, but that's all I need to try out the formula, and I've heard really great things. They do have a palette, which I love the packaging for, but the shades are kind of like lackluster to me, so I would be curious to see if they would come out with something cooler in the future, so I definitely have my eyes on them. Okay, man, I really should have numbered these. 10, 11, 12. Okay, brand number 13 is Nabla Cosmetics, and I am definitely hesitant to try something from them because I feel like I hear mixed reviews. I think I would be more inclined to try their single shadows. I've heard overall good things for those. Palettes are kind of back and forth. I think they're definitely something where it's like if something new came out, I would wait for reviews on it. I would not purchase it right away, especially because a lot of their swatches look pretty photoshopped, but I would like to try them in the future. I do think that they have somewhat of a pretty color scheme in their palettes. I think it would be cool to try an Italian brand, so hopefully one day. All right, the next brand I give up on counting. This is Prime and Base Cosmetics. I can't remember where they're located, but I saw swatches on Instagram. I think that they look really beautiful. They have a lot of single shadows, and they took a break for a while, and now they are back and running again, I believe. So I would like to try them as well. And then next is Black Rose Cosmetics, which is another Australian indie brand, and they recently released all of their single eyeshadows, and they do look really beautiful. They have a lot of interesting tones, and I could see myself liking them, but I'm waiting to see reviews. I'm not sure. I should probably check on YouTube now and see if anyone has bought them yet and see if anyone has any thoughts. But that's something I would definitely like to try. I'm not sure what else they have in their line, but their single shadows definitely drew me in. All right, so the next brand is Peaches Makeup. This is another brand that I'm pretty eager to try. I've heard really great things. They have really beautiful pigments, and I'm like, I know I don't need any more pigments, but they just look stunning. Everyone I've heard talk about them says that they're amazing. They seem to have pretty decent shipping prices considering they are based in the UK. I think I've heard it was only like $10, and that 2 different people told me they got them in like 5 days or less. So I think that's pretty awesome, and I am very, very curious to try their pigments. I'm not sure what else I would try from them, but they're definitely on my list, and I think that they also have a pretty cute aesthetic. So that's definitely something where I need to watch more reviews and videos and decide what I want to try, but I would like to try them. All right, next is Charlotte Tilbury, and this is a brand I've wanted to try for a while. I do have one Charlotte Tilbury item, and it is a cream eyeshadow, but I don't really count that because it came in a Beautylish Lucky Box, and I didn't pick it out myself. It's like a bronzy shade. It's nice, but it's not something I really pull for very often. I would definitely be interested to try her blushes, I would think, like the highlighter and the contour duo. The lipsticks I've heard really great things about. Also, stupid, the magic cream. The way that Charlotte Tilbury talks about the magic cream, like, I'm like, yes, like, yeah, sure, I'll go in debt. I need the magic cream, because she just, I feel like she has a very charismatic personality, and she's really good at selling things, and like I watch her videos and I'm like, okay, like, yeah, like, okay, like, I don't need clothes or food, I just need the magic cream. So that would be a dream to try. I know that they have a mini size now, and it's incredibly expensive. I cannot justify it at all. But I would like to try some of her makeup specifically. She does have some pretty palettes, but they reach more neutral. I don't think I could see myself buying any of the quads, so I'm not sure. I would like to try her though at some point. All right, the last brand on my list is Sosu by Suzanne Jackson, and the main reason is because they did a collaboration with Kaylee MUA might be her Instagram name. I can't remember exactly, but she did the Urban Bible palette, and it is such a beautiful mix. Like, half the palette is colorful, the other half is neutral, but I love the tones that she picked, and I feel like there's so many looks you could do with it. So it is available on Beauty Bay now, and I'm very interested in trying that palette out, but I'm just giving myself time. I'm like, there's no rush. I will try it at some point. Maybe I can wait long enough and end up getting it on sale, but I would definitely like to try them. They also have lashes, which are all cruelty-free, and they have brushes that look like I'm always interested in brushes when they come in smaller sizes and they look more, I don't know, I guess, I don't know how to describe it, but you can tell when certain brushes will be better for hooded or small eyes. Then they're all more like detail crease brushes. I really enjoy that, and that's kind of how their sets looked. I think that they have 2 different eye brush sets, so I'd be curious maybe to try those. Not that I need any more brushes, but that is everything for my list of brands I want to try in 2018. No, 2019. Did I say 2018 to start off with? I bet I did. I bet I did, because I'm the worst, and I'm still like writing 2018 on my calendar and my notebooks and stuff. So I tried not to make this video too long and get into like super in-depth reasons of why I want to try every brand, just because there are so many brands I want to try. But I hope you guys enjoyed it either way. I would love to know if you've tried any of these brands, especially if there are standout products or products you would recommend me to stay away from. That would be really, really helpful to hear your opinion on. So that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.